This is the breakage that I've been talking about. I want to scream. Hey y'all, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Niara Alexis, and like the title says, today we're doing a wash day. Trying to be, oh my god, I almost knocked this whole mirror over. A little bit more consistent with my wash days. Not in terms of like me doing them, but in terms of me filming them. LaCroix break. Also, don't judge my straw being super long, just mind your business. I'm not doing like anything special. I'm not doing a hot oil treatment. I'm not deep conditioning with heat. I'm not using like a hair treatment or anything. I am using a hair mask, which we know we have talked about before, that, you know, you can use a mask or like a deep conditioner as frequently as you want to. Just those treatments, like y'all like to use those protein treatments and everything, and it is possible to have protein overload. Anyways, let's go through our products. So I'm using Pureology. I hope y'all took advantage of the Black Friday sales and stuff, because I did share a lot of stuff on my Instagram stories. If you're looking for like sales stuff, make sure you're following me on Instagram, because I post a lot of that stuff in my stories. But I have the Pureology Strength Cure shampoo and conditioner. These were on sale for Black Friday, I think, at Ulta. That was the only place I think I saw them. So I'm using this. I'll leave the conditioner in for like a minute. And then I'm going to go in with the Pureology Color Fanatic Multitasking Deep Conditioning Mask. I've used this a few times before. It leaves your hair buttery. And then for my leave-in, you should know by now, this was also on sale during Black Friday at Amazon. This is the Pantene Pro Vitamin Essence Weightless Leave-On Treatment. Yeah, she's good. She's good. This is my second bottle of her. I think the other place you can buy it online is at Walmart, but it's like a tiny more, like, touch more expensive if you, like, don't like to shop at Amazon. I know some people that don't like that, so, you know, there's no judgment over here. And then we have the Olaplex number 7 bonding oil. You guys know I use this as my heat protectant. I have a whole video about, like, different oils that I use if you're curious about, like, how do I use oils throughout the week. Check down the description. If I remember while I'm editing this, I will put it down there for you guys. And then to style my hair, as usual, the two favorites, the Paul Mitchell hairspray. I got asked recently, do I use other hairsprays? For the most part, no. I usually use this. The other one that I do recommend, though, is the Kristen S. I think it's called, like, the Workable hairspray or something. I'll link it down below for you guys as well. But really, I use this one the most. And then if I'm not using this one, I'm using the Kristen S. And then let's chill, everyone. And then this is the Verb Ghost dry oil. I'm going to be using that for added shine. And then to finish off my style, I always like to, you know, seal up our hair, seal up our ends, and use some sort of oil. This is the Saltaire Santal Bloom Moisture Bound oil, and this is the light version. They so kindly sent me both of them, so I have the light and the heavier version. I don't know how I'm going to use the heavier one yet. So I put in like my regular conditioner, and then I'm gonna put in the deep conditioner, and I'm gonna leave that in for about like 10 or so minutes. You know what? Actually, this says to leave this on for 3 minutes, so I'm not even gonna leave it on for the full 10. I'm really into following brands' directions these days. Okay, so we're done rinsing out everything. I'm gonna go into doing my hair, blow drying, all that stuff. I'll throw on some music for us. Let's get into it. stop wearing so many ponytails. 2, be mindful of how much heat you're putting on your hair and stuff like that. I would like to cry right now. I want to cry. Y'all remember last week? And look, I'm gonna always be transparent with you guys about stuff like this. Y'all remember last week when I had to cut, I don't know if everybody was there when I had to cut a chunk out of my hair on this side because I saw some breakage happening. Look what I just found. I want to scream. I want to scream. I'm gonna have to cut my hair. I'm probably gonna do it next wash day and just get it over with. Okay, do you see this? This is the breakage that I've been talking about. So you see how long, fine, nothing here. And as a relaxed girl, you have something that is called a line of demarcation. So basically, your line of demarcation is where your relaxed hair and your natural hair meet. For me, because my hair has a lot more texture at the roots and the ends of my hair is like more straight, I think I'm gonna end up cutting my hair. After I was just saying, hey, and I'm literally answering a question about growth tips. Because if this is, so I caught one little spot over there. I see this piece over here. It's only a matter of time before it starts happening in other places. I'm just being real with myself. I'm just gonna cut that out now just to get it over with. It's only a matter of time. I cannot believe. I was really like, oh, if it's just that one spot. Give me a minute. It's gonna take me a minute to recover because I was actually kind of starting to like my length. You know, it's crazy. For the longest time, I have been saying like, I don't like this cut hair. I want to cut into a bob anyway, like a little short bob. And then once my hair like seemed like it was growing or getting a little longer, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll keep this length and see like where we go with it. Like I like it. I'm not like really into the bob anymore. And now here I am. Not me being forced into a bob, babe. So I think what caused that is basically like, you guys see like when I wash my hair is very dense and curly at the roots. I don't get my hair super duper straight with my relaxer, which has always kind of been my thing, but the ends of my hair are, for whatever reason, straighter. And I don't think it's because I processed them longer when I relaxed my hair way back when. I think it's because just for me like using the heat on my hair, like the ends of my hair have become like a little bit more heat trained, because you know that's like your oldest hair, the deadest part of your hair. So I think that that's the reason why that's happening. And when you're relaxed, you have to be very aware of your line of demarcation, where it is and how to manage it, because, and that this is if you stretch your relaxer, because if your relaxed hair meets with your thicker, curlier hair and it gets to a breaking point, the relaxed hair is going to snap and break right off, which is what has happened right there. But like I said, it's not happening everywhere, which I'm gonna try to relax for a second, because if it's not happening everywhere, like there's two things that could happen. One, there's just a matter of time before it starts breaking off everywhere, or two, it could just be that, like, am I doing something to my hair that's causing it over here, like causing it to break more, I mean. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I might have a better answer for you guys a little bit later after I fully process it. I think, because these are all like inside pieces, ain't nobody see it anyway. That's how I didn't see that breakage, because I was inside. I think I'm gonna go, y'all see? I think I'm gonna go about there. And I know some of you are probably like, girl, you're nuts. Why are you just like cutting these chunks out of your hair? Because I'm gonna have to cut it anyway. I think I'm gonna go about here. So our little hang time, she gone, baby. But I'd rather get rid of it now than to be holding on to it. Okay, y'all, so in the midst of me doing my hair, I don't think I showed you guys on here last time, but last week I found like a little spot of breakage where like my hair was like thick, 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 and then it was like very sparse at the end. So I snipped it off and I was like, I'm gonna be very mindful next time I wash my hair to kind of check and see if I'm seeing that other places, because usually what that means as a relaxed girl is like you have a line of demarcation, the straighter hair below it is falling and breaking off, and you're gonna need a cut soon to just get rid of it instead of just letting your hair turn scraggly and break all off, right? Well, I found another chunk over here, and it was more so like in this interior portion. Like, I don't know if you can really see it that well, but I don't know if you can even like look at this hair itself. You see how like, let me move this. It's, the dang on tree is blocking you. Let me hold my hand up. You see how it's like thick, 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 and then it's very thin? And this little thin spot that you're seeing is because that's the hair that I cut. But you see how it's like thick, 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 and then the ends are like a whisper. So I'm noticing that on the inside because like other places of my hair, like if I take this hair right here, I'm not really experiencing that. The thickness is the same all the way down to the ends, you see? All the way down. So what that's telling me is like I have some breakage that's happening underneath in this interior back here. There's two things I could do. I could wait it out and wait for that hair to start to break off, but then my hair's gonna start looking scraggly, and you know we are not team scraggle daggle ever. It's gonna start to look bad. Or I can cut it now. And I'm leaning towards more of the cut it now. The thing that I like, it's kind of like giving me like, okay, calm down, yeah, it's not that bad. It's because I'm not experiencing it everywhere. Like let me show you this chunk of hair over here. You see how this hair is maintaining its thickness all the way to the end, right? That little bit, like how you saw it thin out at the ends because it's like cut in layers. But in the back here, it's not like that. Like, let me... I don't know if you guys can really tell, but the thickness of the hair is changing as it gets to the end. I might have to step away though for right now. This wash day is ending right here with me straightening my hair because I need to think about it. Think about it in terms of like just process, because I'm gonna cut it. And I'll show you where I've decided where I'm gonna cut my hair to. I just took a little piece of hair back here and I cut it just to be like, okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can see that. I think I'm gonna cut my hair to right there. It's gonna be a little bob. It'll fall like just here, if you can see on my back. Where is it? Okay. Right there on my back. And that will get that breakage out, because like the places where I have cut the breakage were around that length, maybe a little shorter, but it'll get that breakage out. But then that's also still a length where like my hair is like to here, I can have it like be a very, not very, but a pretty blunt little bob right here. By the time you're seeing this, Niara's Beautiful Christmas has started, so make sure you enter. If I do cut my hair, when I do cut my hair, I don't know if it's gonna be today or tomorrow. Like I said, I need to process. But when I do cut my hair, I will get back on here. I don't even think I want to break any of this down today. I think I'm just gonna do it today. But I'll see you guys next time.